DLT isn't just crypto infrastructure. It's already quietly rewriting trillion-dollar industries from the inside. Today, we explore how DLT is already well on the path to doing this. We'll cover 5 major sectors: finance and banking, supply chain, real estate, healthcare, and energy. For each one, I'll share a practical use case, explain how DLT changes the game, highlight realistic cost savings backed by industry data, and name some well-known global organizations already putting it to work. This is educational content only, not financial advice. Let's get started. First, finance and banking. Traditional banking relies on slow processes, high fees, and multiple intermediaries. DLT changes that by enabling secure, transparent, and near-instant transactions on a shared ledger. A powerful use case is cross-border payments. DLT shines here for both companies and individuals, but the biggest impact is on businesses. For large corporations and banks, B2B transactions, it handles high-volume, complex settlements worth millions or billions, cutting delays from days to minutes. For everyday people, retail remittances, apps make smaller transfers cheaper and faster, though adoption is still growing due to regulations and KYC requirements. The impact is huge. DLT removes layers of verification, reduces fraud through immutable records, eliminates reconciliation errors, and enables 24/7 settlements. Compliance becomes easier with built-in audit trails, and smart contracts automate many steps. Cost savings are substantial. Recent industry projections estimate banks could save over $10 billion annually by 2030 through blockchain in cross-border payments, mainly from lower operational, intermediary, and compliance costs. For businesses, total costs can drop 30 to 50%. For individuals sending smaller amounts, fees can fall 50 to 80% compared to traditional services. A global leader already using this is JPMorgan Chase. Their Onyx platform, built on distributed ledger technology, processes billions in daily transactions for institutional clients, speeding up settlements dramatically and reducing processing expenses for corporate and bank customers. Next, supply chain management. Global supply chains involve countless suppliers, shippers, and retailers, often buried in paperwork, disputes, and lack of visibility. A key use case is end-to-end product tracking. DLT creates a shared, tamper-proof ledger where every step, from raw material sourcing to final delivery, is recorded immutably, giving real-time visibility to everyone involved. Impact is transformative. It prevents counterfeit goods, speeds up dispute resolution with verifiable data, optimizes inventory by spotting delays early, and automates payments via smart contracts when milestones are met. It also supports sustainability tracking, like proving ethical sourcing. Savings are significant. Blockchain can reduce reconciliation and paperwork costs by 50 to 70%, cutting waste, fraud, and administrative overhead, potentially saving billions across global logistics for large players. Walmart is a prime example. They use a blockchain system developed with partners to manage freight invoices and track produce. Disputes that once took weeks are now resolved in hours, saving millions annually in operational costs and strengthening supplier relationships. Now, real estate. Buying or selling property traditionally means mountains of paperwork, lawyers, title searches, and months of waiting. A standout use case is property tokenization. DLT turns real estate into digital tokens on a blockchain, enabling fractional ownership and fast, secure transfers without traditional escrow processes. The impact is game-changing. It democratizes investment, so smaller investors can own shares of high-value properties, accelerates closings with automated smart contracts, and reduces fraud through transparent, unchangeable ownership history. Cost benefits are enormous. Industry analysts project DLT could cut middle and back office expenses by 20 to 50%, through fewer intermediaries and faster transactions, with tokenized real estate potentially reaching trillions in value over the next decade and saving the sector substantial amounts on closing costs per deal. Broadridge Financial Solutions is already active here. Their distributed ledger platform tokenizes assets, including real estate-related securities, and has delivered millions in annual operating cost reductions for clients by streamlining settlements and compliance. Moving to healthcare. This sector struggles with sensitive data, privacy concerns, and inefficient sharing between providers and systems. A vital use case is secure patient data management. DLT enables a decentralized ledger for medical records where patients control access through encrypted keys, sharing only what is needed with doctors or hospitals. The impact is clear. Data stays accurate and tamper-proof. Sharing becomes seamless across providers, duplicate tests drop, and administrative burdens shrink. Compliance with regulations like HIPAA or GDPR improves through auditable access logs. Savings potential is massive. Blockchain can reduce billing disputes and fraud by up to 30% and cut administrative overhead, with global efficiency gains estimated in the tens to hundreds of billions annually. A notable player is Burst IQ, working with partners like IBM to build secure health data platforms. Their systems enable compliant data sharing that significantly lowers administrative costs by streamlining consents, records, and analytics. Finally, the energy sector. Centralized grids suffer from high transmission losses, complex billing, and slow integration of renewables. A promising use case is peer-to-peer energy trading. DLT allows individuals or businesses with solar panels to sell excess power directly to neighbors through a blockchain marketplace. The impact is powerful. It decentralizes energy distribution, balances supply and demand in real time, promotes renewable adoption with direct incentives, and reduces reliance on traditional utilities. Smart contracts automate payments and settlements. Cost savings are compelling. Pilots show consumer energy bills dropping 6 to 12%, while utilities can cut operational costs by 20 to 40% through more efficient trading and reduced intermediaries, translating to billions in savings industry-wide as adoption grows. Power Ledger, collaborating with global giant Siemens, runs blockchain-based energy trading projects around the world, delivering measurable reductions in admin costs and supporting cleaner, more resilient grids. To wrap up, DLT is moving far beyond theory. It's already delivering efficiency, security, transparency, and real cost savings across finance, supply chains, real estate, healthcare, and energy. From JPMorgan speeding up corporate settlements to Walmart preventing food waste, the examples show tangible value. As more industries adopt distributed ledger technology, the disruption and the opportunities will only grow. Which sector should we explore deeper next? Let me know in the comments, hit like if this was helpful, and subscribe for more breakdowns like this. And if you're ready to begin your crypto journey, check out the links in the description for some great starting points. Thanks for watching Crypto Pulse 360. Stay informed, stay pulsed.